Salutations, ladies and germs, my name is Mr. Fox, and welcome to the end of Season 2 of Batman, the final episode. Did I get exploded? Did anyone else die? Stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Batman, no!
Don't mind me, I'm alive. Holy! Oh, I'm falling. Yeah. Ow, this is probably gonna hurt. Oh! Shh! Damn!
He's got Waller!
Get down!
What the hell is going on up there? Oh, that hurt. Oh. Jimbo? Anyone? Help? Oh no, it's fine. I'll just straighten this rebar on my own. Oh god. We have taken a serious beating this season.
Batman! Oh my god. On three. 1, 2, 3!
Motherfucker!
One more time.
How about no? Can we just leave it in me? No, we'll go septic. Okay, I'm gonna pass out now. Don't, please don't. I just want to lay here for a bit. Can I just, ow.
How do we stop the bleeding?
Batsuit. Seal. Batmobile. It'll get me home.
You got it.
I love you.
Stay with me. Batman?
I think I'm gonna...
Batman!
Yeah, I'm definitely out. Yeah, I mean, Bane almost broke my back. He busted up my arm. I've been shot so many times this season. Thrown off things, almost frozen, throttled by Bane a few times. Hit by an electric hammer. Stabbed with a rebar. Exploded and fell through a building. Onto said rebar. Hi.
A guy walks into a doctor's office.
Not
The
now,
guy
Alfred.
says, Doc, I've got this thing with my hands. They won't stop shaking and it's driving me mad. And the doctor says, have you been drinking a lot? And the guy says, no, not really.
I spill most of it.
Oh, heard that one before, have you?
Pretty sure from you.
It never was quite so relevant before. I decided my bedside manners could use some adjustment. Admonishing you never seems to get us anywhere.
I'm fine, Alfred. I'm not fine. Holy crap.
Try not to move until the painkillers settle in. That leg still needs to heal, as do the 3rd, 8th, and 10th ribs.
How did I get here?
Miss Kyle, she managed to get you into the Batmobile. The car arrived here, and I tended to you. It must be nice to be reminded that you have friends you can count on. And then there are friends who do things like this. He could have killed you. He nearly did.
Alfred, John is just... He has trouble controlling his impulses. Sometimes he acts without thinking. Okay, maybe more than sometimes.
I know you care for him, Bruce, but he's hurt people. A lot of people. And well, I'm sorry to say, but it's only gotten worse. Computer, bring up all live news feeds. Filter for the word Joker.
Gotham is still picking up the pieces after a man calling himself Joker led an assault on the GCPD.
There has been no confirmation whether Amanda Wallace, director of the agency, is still alive.
Pursuit led onto the sidewalk where frightened citizens dove for cover.
Officers chased the madman for hours after the attack,
We know
but
that
lost him in the chaos.
11 people were seriously
This
injured.
incident has many wondering, who is the Joker? Where did he come from? And where will his reign of terror end?
You told him being aware of his anger was the first step to overcoming it.
Reports have confirmed 8 casualties.
But I'm afraid that awareness has only shown him a path to channel that anger. You helped make him, you know.
Don't.
Excuse me?
This Joker, from the start, John has hung on your every word. Bend over backwards to please you. Your influence is everywhere in him. Even the part of you that is darkest. And now he is that.
I can't give up on him, Al. There's still a chance I can bring him back from the edge.
You're not.
What, Al?
Nothing.
You gonna say I'm not fit to go out? Because I'm pretty sure you're right.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said all that to you, the shape you're in.
Probably not, dude.
I've had
Probably
too much
not.
time to think while you've been recovering.
Kind of like that time in The Dark Knight Rises where you made Batman cry and then you pretty much died.
Careful now. All the way up, Batman. It's time to meet your new partner.
Sorry, my what?
That was your cue, dear. Did you not?
I'm not ready.
Tiffany
Yes.
is my partner.
I was hesitant at first, but I just couldn't talk her out of it, Bruce. She has your drive, your passion. Just like when you became Batman. That's a difficult thing to say no to. After Lucius died, you mentioned that we should recruit. Well, now we have. At least hear her out.
All right. I'm trusting you on this one.
And
If you
I'm in
think
a
something
pretty
like
bad
this can
shape.
work,
You
then
know,
I'm willing to give it a shot.
like everything is broken.
I'm not sure about this at all.
Oh,
But I
thanks.
wasn't sure about Batman either.
Thanks.
I may have my doubts, but you need the help right now, and I mean you to have it. You have to put a stop to him, Bruce. I know you will, but whatever feelings you may have had for John, don't let him use them against you. You can't allow him to cloud your judgment.
You don't know John like I do. He still considers me his best friend. He wouldn't abuse that.
He's a killer, Bruce. A maniac who kidnapped the head of the world's top intelligence agency. You can't go on blind hope that he will be the man you once knew.
I was more aiming for he won't be able to manipulate me because, you know, I'm Batman.
While you were out, I've kept abreast of the authorities' search for Joker and his associates.
John has often mentioned he misses Arkham. Maybe he's hiding there.
I thought of that. I'm afraid our own drone network has come up empty in a search of the asylum grounds and its catacombs.
The agency searched the subway lair the Pact had been using. They found nothing and razed what was left to the ground.
As for the GCPD, they've investigated John's other favorite haunt, the stacked deck. Interviews there yielded nothing useful, other than the fact John and a few of his regulars he's recruited to his cause haven't frequented the establishment in over a week or so.
Willie Deaver on the left, and that's Frank Dumfrey.
Well, Willie dead.
Willie? Is that the man that Bane?
Waller set up a stakeout at the funhouse after her agents' bodies were found. She has people there around the clock. John's gone to ground and in none of the usual places that we know about.
I'm done.
Use a mask.
My word. Well, you certainly look the part.
Just wait till you see what it can do. Oh my God. Bruce, are you okay?
Don't worry.
It's just a scratch.
Yes, you get used to him lying like this, unfortunately.
Is this what happens to you all the time?
Not all the time. Just the bad days. It's a long shot, but the water tower, where Joker set his ambush for the agency, it's still an active crime scene. With a little bit of luck, there may be something there I can use to track him.
I'm coming with you.
You know, we really need a mask for you.
Chemical sniffers, advanced sensor suites, early warning defense nodes, all with sync capability directly to your cowl. It scans and catalogs evidence in a nanosecond. Maybe even faster than the back computer.
Hey.
It's even got some defensive options. Non-lethal, of course.
It sounds like a plan.
I won't let you down.
Incredibly banged up, so, you know, help would be nice.
Let's get to work.
I mean, look at me. I'm in no condition to throw a punch.
You'll need these.
Huh.
For the pain.
Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
You're forgetting something.
Yeah, we need to get you a professional mask. You know, something that looks intimidating. Not like you're going out for a nice relaxing ski. You know, something to strike fear. Be fearsome. You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no... I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. Oh my god, the East End. Is it Hastings? For those of you who don't know, Hastings in Vancouver, you don't want to go there. Just don't.
Nervous?
Isn't everyone before their first crime scene? How do you... I mean, how do we do this?
Watch what I do, and keep cool.
Easier said than done.
You'll get the hang of it. How do I sound? Oh God, that's not how it's supposed to sound.
That needs some work.
You'll get it.
Batman, I didn't expect to see you here. And this is?
She's with me, Detective.
We might not be able to give you a lot of time.
With Waller kidnapped and me getting canned, no one's sure whose jurisdiction this crime scene falls under. The agencies or the
Hey,
GCPD.
Jimbo.
So for now, let's go ahead and say it's yours, all right? My people are here to help however they can.
Glad you're here, Jim. I'd heard that.
Technically, I'm not here. Not in an official capacity, anyway.
Working outside of the law. Let me know if you need any pointers.
Huh.
What should we be
Missed you,
looking
Jim.
After the pack separated, Joker had to find somewhere else to hide. There could be clues here that tell us where that is. And where he may have taken Waller.
So this partnership between you and Batman, when did that happen?
It's new.
Forensics ran it through the system. Found it was stolen from the stacked deck a few weeks ago.
I recognize it. It's been customized since then.
My drone can analyze it. Just point and I'll shoot.
Get some details on this paint.
Funny. Doesn't look like a rush job.
Because it's not. The drone sees a body shop quality strip below the top layer.
The paint uses a stripping solvent that hasn't met compliance standards since...
I'll run a check on manufacturers in the area, see who's recently been dinged for safety regulations.
Oh god, it's these chemicals.
This much
isn't it?
data, we're gonna need something to narrow it down. Like a name.
Kid's a natural at this.
Custom plates.
Probably didn't get this done at the DMV.
Lil Puddin'?
Must be his way of remembering his time with Harley.
Who was also batcrap crazy.
Huh. This car is hot-wired. It's a mess. Well, you'd think a guy like him would have stolen a car before.
He's unconventional.
That's one way to put it. Someone was thirsty. What do you think? Wanna run DNA?
No. We already know who it belongs to.
I miss this, you know. You and me raking over a crime scene. I messed it up, didn't I? You know, in the early days when we were chasing you, not realizing you were one of the good guys, you and I came to an agreement. We'd work together to make Gotham safer. I lost my head the other day. I want you to know I'm sorry. I cracked, like I said I would when Waller first moved in. I said and did some things I'm not proud of.
You were just doing what you thought was right, Jim. There's nothing to apologize for.
I mean, he was
You're a good
technically
man
just
for
doing his
saying
job.
I've missed this too.
Me too, Bats. I've missed Jimbo. Everyone else has been trying to kill me, or punch me, or stab me, or electrocute me, blow me up, shoot
Got
me.
something interesting. It's a faint signal.
Damn, Bane.
Drone.
Bane's venom.
His suit was punctured. It's everywhere.
Is it useful?
No. Not in finding Joker.
I'll add it to ignore on the drone search filters.
Joker's knife. Must have lost it after he went into a frenzy against Bane.
John Doe thought he could take on Bane?
He's not half bad in a fight, actually. Bane's blood won't lead us to Joker. Nothing of note. The controller to the shock collars that Waller's using on the Pact. Damaged. Can you isolate the signal from this device?
Sure, but why?
I've seen what these collars can do. Might come in handy.
And, you know, so we could just freak out and be like, "Ha! I outsmarted you, Waller."
Electrical burns.
From the agency guns?
They were firing wildly.
It's a subpart designed for a firearm. Too prone to misfire. Electrical discharge heats the barrel too quickly, causing erratic fire patterns.
Ah, so you're also an expert on guns.
I've designed a few myself, actually.
You know, I feel like Jim could be trusted with my identity. Just saying.
Welcome, agency pigs.
Here I thought that was our nickname.
I know. Some people, they have no imagination.
Not sure Riddler would like the new decor.
This Joker guy going nuts. I heard it started with Riddler's murder, but he's blaming Waller for it. Wouldn't actually surprise me.
Riddler's murder. Really?
But maybe it was always just a matter of time before he snapped. A Maker's Mark. WD. Willie Deaver, Joker's associate. He was killed by Bane. What do you have on him?
Machinist by trade, with a storied employment history. He's been fired from almost every factory and chemical plant in Gotham. Has a drinking problem, apparently.
Chemical plants. Huh. Let me cross-reference Willie Deaver's former employers with the paint used on Joker's car. Ace Chemicals.
Oh no.
Their main plant was shut down last year after the city cited them for multiple safety violations. Because of the paint.
The plant's been abandoned ever since. Perfect hiding spot.
We found him.
Well, well, well. What's all this then? A bat and a walking mustache trespassing on my crime scene.
You escaped.
You got it all wrong, Batty boy. I'm here on agency business.
For the love of God.
That's right. I'm one of the good guys now.
I doubt
So hand
that.
over everything you found before I knock out those pearly whites. In the name of the law.
Well, in the
Batman,
name
we
of
don't
the
have
law.
time to mess around with this clown.
Make time, copper. You all take orders from me now.
You're going back to jail, Harley. I don't care what deal you made with Waller.
Let me show you how things work around here now, Batsy. This is Agent Quinn. Suppressing fire.
Oh my God.
These suits are convinced I can save their director from Big Bad Joker. They'll do anything for me. So all you gotta do is tell me where John took her so I can get back to my job. After all, Johnny Boy and I are due for a nice long talk. Poor guy's fallen in with the wrong crowd.
I'm not telling you anything.
Because I'm Batman.
Can't say I'm surprised. And here I thought being diplomatic would work with you people. Oh well, I'll try something you can understand. Hey, you cops can't just shoot people like that.
I'm off duty.
Hello? What's a girl gotta do to get... The hell?
Hi.
Asset in the line of fire! Don't shoot!
I could hack those collars in my sleep.
Don't you know not to beat up an injured person? It is D-Class-A, Harley. D-Class-A.
You son of a...
Montoya!
Got it, sir.
You're the man, Jim. You're the man.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Resting
Sending
you.
you off to Blackgate, where you belong.
Oh,
Bitch.
please.
Ow,
The
bit my tongue doing
agency
that.
Let me sit in a cell. I'm an asset. I'm gonna get what I want, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Even if you escape this, you'll never be free. I will hunt you down until you pay for everything you've done.
You don't scare me. I've outrun you before. I'll do it again.
No, you won't.
Go find Joker before he carves up Waller. I'll clean up this mess.
Have your people hold back until I call them. Waller's life may depend on a stealthy approach.
Batman. Good hunting.
And good job, Jimbo. Good job. You did good. You did good. You were a bit of a schmuck the last few episodes, but you did good. You came through when I needed you. Unlike most of my teammates in Destiny 2. Hashtag shots fired. What? When you see the Batmobile, you cannot not hum that song. Or sing it. Huh.
Batman, got a visual on Joker and Waller. Doesn't look like he's hurt her.
Not yet.
I'm in the rafters, out of sight. Say the word if you need help.
Thanks.
Bruce, I know you and Waller have your differences, but she doesn't deserve this.
Hi.
I take complete responsibility.
Louder, so the camera can pick it up.
Took you long enough.
Batman! Thank God! I mean, I assumed you'd be okay. You're Batman, for Pete's sake. But still, are you okay, buddy? I was really worried about you.
This needs to stop. Let Waller go.
I know things got a little out of hand.
A little out of
I had
hand.
to do something.
You blew me
Waller
up.
was about to walk away.
You dropped a building on me.
This.
Well, part of the building.
I'm this close to getting Waller to admit to every terrible thing she's ever done. And when that's over, I'll deliver her punishment. It'll, of course, have to reflect the enormity of her crimes.
Waller needs to go to trial. Maybe spend the rest of her life in a cell. But not whatever this is.
Do you know how long that would take? You know, I don't know why you're not more into this. Think of everything she's put you through! Everyone is disposable to her. Even her own agents.
I know I've made mistakes. You try to do the right thing, but there's always a cost. Just ask your pal Batman there. He'll say the same thing. I do what I do for a reason. I'm not ashamed.
I've made tough calls myself. I understand.
What? I cannot believe.
I mean, I had to make a tough call between selling you out or saving Catwoman. And then you blew me the fuck up.
Heard your excuses. You didn't mean for people to get hurt. Collateral damage, yada yada yada. But there's one crime that can't be excused. You killed the Riddler. And then you tried to pin it on me.
Didn't kill him, like I said.
It was you! You killed Riddler! Say it!
I will not.
If there's one thing I learned by watching you, violence solves a lot of problems. Damn it, Batman! Stay out of my way! You need a distraction. While I get my confession.
The way Boss talked about you, I thought you'd be bigger.
Oh, believe me. I'm larger than life, Mitch. Knee to the face. Oh, you're not getting up for that one. Oh god, Joker's gonna fall in the chemicals, isn't he? He's gonna go complete crazy.
She dies. I'm trying really, really hard to do things your way. I want to just slice her throat right here, right now.
This isn't about justice. You have a grudge against her. That's the only reason you're doing any of this.
A grudge, Batman? She tried to kill me. I told you why I'm doing this, but you aren't listening. You're never listening. Just saying what you think will control me. Just like Waller. She justifies her crimes. Says they're for the greater good. Just like you. You both use that word, justice, as an excuse. So you can do whatever you want. I thought you and I were two threads in the same stitch.
I'm nothing like Waller.
You're either lying or stupid, Bats. I don't know why I didn't see it sooner.
Hey, I've never killed anyone.
To do things your way.
Pretty sure in this whole playthrough, didn't kill anyone.
Killed Riddler. And she deserved death.
It wasn't Waller.
Tiffany?
I can't let someone else pay for my crime.
What the hell did you
Waller
do?
didn't kill Riddler. I did. I know it was wrong. Now.
God, are you kidding me? These are the people you want to protect. I should kill them both. Everyone here is guilty.
Leave them out of this, Joker. This is about you and me.
Tell that to your distraction over there.
I used a drone and these. There's your proof.
You want to sacrifice yourself for Waller? Then go ahead.
Just hold on.
Murder is wrong. Trust the system. Violence isn't the answer. People just pick and choose what they believe. And
Yep,
you're
that's...
no different.
I've got her.
Okay.
He's down! Hands where we can see them!
After everything we've been through together, this is how it ends.
I'll get you help. I won't abandon you.
You want me to go back to the beginning? To Arkham? Where it all started? I've come so far since then, Batman. Because of you. I believed in you, Batman. Like I never believed in anything.
Oh, crap.
And it was all a lie!
Holy frick!
Sean.
It's Joker!
Enough!
That's enough.
shooting me? Okay, I've had a rough day, rough week. And I'm Batman. We really need to invest in a better suit. Like one that's stabby resistant, you know, so we stop getting impaled by crap. That'd be nice.
I was such an idiot. I was so busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you. Be loved by you. I lost myself. But not anymore.
Okay. Just stay down, dude. Just stay down! I know you won't, but do us both a favor. Okay. How many times have I been stabbed? Fair trade. Electroshock therapy at its finest. Whew. You done? You done here?
I guess that's it. I really wanted to be a hero, you know? But I just can't. I know you used me. I know I should hate you for that. But I don't. Because I had such a good time with you, Bruce. Did you ever think of me as your friend? Like a true friend?
I did, before you went all murdery.
You actually care about.
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one messed up guy.
That's pot calling the kettle black. You know, I was gonna say I was kind of against the fact that they made Joker's like formation into the Joker so intertwined with Bruce, like making him become it. At the end there, that felt good. Like that final little bit of dialogue between the two. Honestly, I do kind of like the idea that the Joker just appears. He's just there. That's just me. I like him having zero origin. Or, as he says, his origin being multiple choice.
I thought you quit.
Oh, these? No, these are mine.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life.
Yep, and got royally beat up in the
Puts
process.
me in your debt.
It's what I do. I save people.
It's a shame we couldn't have saved more. I've got a lot of unpleasant phone calls to make. Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
Oh, that's cute. No, we can't. I want you to know, just because I'm all beat up doesn't mean I can still beat your ass.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. I'll leave that to the man who can't stand killing. I know you think I'm the devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
I know how you feel.
Well, look at that. You and me on the same page for once.
Yeah,
I just came here to round up the pact. Quick and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
Whatever your reasons, you went too far. You escalated things on the bridge. You got people killed. And coming after me? What were you thinking?
You sided with that maniac. What was I supposed to do? Give you a medal?
Kinda.
You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with all the toys beating up on lunatics.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
You're so far up your own ass, you can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you pegged the minute she walked in your office. She started listing off your pals. All those friends of yours who went cuckoo. You didn't even flinch. Because you're one of them.
Don't fool yourself, Waller. You are too.
I know exactly what I am. I choose not to live in denial. We're done here. Signal the withdrawal.
I hate you,
I'm
Waller.
not gonna miss her, that's for sure. So, here we are, once again. Gotham's safe because of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
Me too.
So would I.
You're not a dick to me. I mean, you're a dick to alter ego me, but you're not a dick to me specifically.
I gotta take this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Here's hoping it's not Joker who's kidnapped his wife, because I know in the No Man's Land series, let's just say his wife doesn't meet the greatest end at the hands of the Joker. Like, damn. Holy crap. Tiffany.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse.
Yeah,
Joker
like a building.
was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder?
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control. Please tell me you get that.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you.
I mean,
That means a
thinking
lot.
back to when
I couldn't bear it
Chloe
if you
was
despised
shot in front of us. Yeah, I get that impulse.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working...
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I mean, her father was murdered by a bomb. I'm not gonna...
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get
That
started.
and I'm like covered in holes and wounds. Building fell on me. Show off! Also, can we break Catwoman out now? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Stage jailbreak. We'll play some Thin Lizzy in the background. It'll be great.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
Alfred?
I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
Where's Team
war of
Alfred?
ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
I mean, I get why he wants
Maybe
to
you
leave.
don't have to do it at all.
No.
Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment. But
We've
at
had
the
worse
time,
moments.
it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he needs to destroy.
Hey.
For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers.
Oh, like
Lucius is gone.
Cobblepot
Tiffany
wouldn't
has
have come
blood
to
on
be
her
without
hands.
me.
I foolishly thought bringing
Like, you
her in
would've-
might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them, some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself.
No,
along
don't
with
you Dark
everything he
Rise.
loved.
Dark Knight Rises me.
I enabled him.
You know what happened to
like I've been
Alfred
enabling
after he
you.
realized Batman died without him
Realizing
there?
this,
Huh?
I never felt
He
so
was just
helpless.
eating up inside. He only
I wanted
lucked out
things
when
to
him
be
and
different
Catwoman
for
showed
you,
up in
my
that
boy.
random place in Italy.
You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Who's gonna be my dude in the chair?
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
You're right, Al. It's who I am.
The world needs Batman.
I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
with Flexa Bane running around? Who's gonna stop him, the GCPD? The dude is more jacked than frickin' The Rock. She thought... What's his name's Rampage? What was his name? I'm blanking on the name. Conor McGregor's Rampage was bad? Just imagine what Bane would do. It's just insanity. Alright. Who's all pissed at me?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Hi, you pissed? I bet you're pissed.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Jimbo! Buddy, old pal!
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Hey, you
I
good?
weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
I won't let you down.
Yeah.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
See ya, Alfred.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of us refused. Huh. Oh. You know, something tells me he's not gonna stay locked up.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Well, that was weird. Really, really weird. You know, the first episode, and I think the first episode was the highest point of the series. Kind of went downhill a bit for me from there. Like, in terms of, like, a contained story, I feel like the first season was a lot better. This one kind of felt all over the place at times. Like, they were juggling too many characters and didn't get to develop into all of them. Like, give them the proper time they deserved. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. Maybe I've just been spoiled by the Life is Strange series, because that just has amazing storytelling. It just goes right through to the end, really contained, really emotional. This, it just... I don't feel really any emotional weight behind any of the decisions. It's like, yeah, Catwoman's still part of the Suicide Squad, but I don't feel any guilt. I don't feel anything. Oh god, the Life is Strange completely desensitized me. It hurt me so much. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably still play Season 3 if they make one, but I really don't think this was as good as Season 1. Or as any of the other Telltale games. Like, for me, personally, my favorite Telltale game is Wolf Among Us. Like, that is just amazing. And then, I guess, Season 1 of Batman? Followed by Tales from the Borderlands. And then this. But seriously. Thank you all for watching. This was a fun series. Not my favorite out of the two. Season 1 definitely has the edge. I just felt like they tried to do too much. They didn't get a focus on everything. Wow, it seems to be a running theme with DC now. Oh my god. So I really hope in Season 3 it becomes more self-contained. Like, just not too many plots, subplots going all over the place. Just focus on what matters, add some emotional weight. Like, the final battle with Joker honestly kind of didn't feel all that climactic compared to, like, when he did that showdown with Lady Arkham. Who would have thought Lady Arkham would have been a cooler villain than the Joker? Yeah, that's weird to say. Now, that probably says something about the writing, that if she came off as a better villain than the frickin' Joker, you know? Like, compare this Joker to, say, Joker in the Arkham games. Like, holy crap, there's just no comparison. Or even in, like, say, the Joker Assault on Arkham. Voiced by... damn, blanking on his name, but... I don't know. Just don't like what they did with the Joker in this game. The game's trying to be a hero, it's just... Like, I get in the comics, they kind of have, like, this really twisted... not really friends, but they're, like, tied together. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching this series, and if you liked what you see and want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, have an amazing day and stay classy!